I think we will get started. So standing nice and tall or sitting nice and tall in your chair, you have your feet together. We turn the toes out into a 10 to 2 position and then lift the heels and bring them in line with the toes. Okay, so just give me a nice little bounce in the knees, and that just makes sure that our knees are not locked out. Okay, we want to make sure that we're not leaning forward, we're not leaning back. So we want that weight through the feet. So we've got weight going, the majority will be going through the heels, but we still want some connection through those feet. All right, so your ankles, knees, and hips should be nicely stacked. Shoulders, if you roll the arms, shoulders up and down, arms should be hanging nicely down by your side. Now, if you have been sitting at a desk a little bit more or just sitting down a little bit more in front of the telly, squeeze those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest, and then bringing them back down. We want to be looking straight ahead, not looking up to the ceiling and not looking down to the floor. Ideally, you want your ears in line with your shoulders, and that is really good posture. Okay, from there, we are going to do our lateral breathing. So fingertips on your ribs. Take your fingertips together. Inhale, ribs go out. Exhale, fingertips together. Inhale, fingertips away. Exhale, together. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Okay, using that breathing technique, we're going to do our core connection as well. So place your hand on your tummy button, just for a little bit of feedback. We're going to take a breath in. Fill those lungs. As we exhale, I want you to pull that tummy button in 100%. So as tight as you can go towards that spine. Pull it in. Feel how does that feel for you? And then let it go. Excellent. Again, inhale. Exhale this time to 50%. Okay, so nice strong connection still, but not as strong as before. Again, how does that feel? And then let it go. Wonderful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it into 30%. Now this connection we want to maintain throughout. So keeping that pulled in at 30%, just let your breath flow in through the nose, out through the mouth. Excellent, okay? So that just shows you that we can do two things at once. Wonderful. Okay, so facing your chair to start, or your bench or whatever, okay? We're just going to tap a leg out to the side. We're going to stick with the same leg. Okay, so it's just a nice sideways movement. Keeping the hips level so we're not reaching or anything like that. So it's not this, it's tap to the side. Nice and controlled. Don't overextend the leg, so if your reach is there, that's fine. If you can get it further away, again, not a problem. Just listen to your body, see how it feels. Okay, let's go 2 more. Excellent, okay. Switching sides, step. Again, don't overreach. If you're overreaching, what you'll notice is your upper body is also going to move. We want to keep that nice and strong, upright in that good posture. Excellent. Let's go 2 more. Wonderful, okay. We're going to bring it back to center and just reset those feet so that posture is nice and strong. We're just going to do some gentle heel taps, nice and controlled, alternating legs. So just slight step forward, heel taps. We're just getting the hips mobilized, the knees mobilized, the ankles mobilized, loosened off here. Nice and controlled, use your breath. And if you need to, you've got your bench or your wall or your chair just for a little bit of support there. You can do these sit down as well. 1 more on each side. Always ensuring we're even. Excellent, okay. We're going to just do a nice tap back and reset. So just as we tap that foot back, squeeze the bottom, just to wake those muscles up. If you spent the morning sitting down or anything like that, they'll be switched off. So just step back, squeeze and release. Waking it up. If our bottom muscles are not firing properly, it can put a lot of problems on our lower backs, our hips, our knees, our ankles, okay? So it's really important that we actually do some focus work on here. Okay, we'll do 2 more on each side. Again, ensuring that we are even. Wonderful. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of semicircle, so point the leg out in front of you, draw that semicircle, bringing it back around. We're going to do 4 in one direction, and then we're going to do 4 in the opposite direction. Again, don't be overextending or pushing the leg so that you're wobbling. Push it back and bring it around. Excellent. Making sure your core switched on for your balance. Last one. Excellent. Okay. Switching sides. Reach forward and around. So always listen to your body. Okay. If it doesn't feel comfortable, make the range of movement smaller. Okay. Or as I say, miss 1 or 2 out if you need to. Last one. Excellent. Okay, then we're just going to give the legs a little bit of a shake off. So as I say, we've loosened everything off now. All right, we're just going to face our chair or whatever we have for support. Place your hands. Try not to grip or anything like that. Reset your posture. So are we evenly spread through the feet? Have we got our soft knees? Are we nice and tall in our position? We're going to do some calf raises. So take a breath in. Exhale, come up onto your toes, raising those heels up. Inhale, lower. Now obviously, doesn't matter how high you can come up. Yes, I can get quite high up onto my toes, but even if you're just getting a little bit of movement up off the floor, all right, you can start small and increase the range of movement. Just listen to your body. Take your time with it. If you happen to get cramp or anything like that, please just stop the exercise. Okay. Try and stretch it out a little bit. Loosen it off. And just rest. Okay, let's go for 2 more. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to extend this leg back again. So pick a leg. And we're just going to do some glute focus. We're staying on the one leg, so it's similar to what we did in the warm-up, but we're really going to focus on using the bottom muscles to lift the leg. So slightly tilt forward into your support, lift and lower. It's a small movement, so squeezing your butt cheek, lift and lower, nice and controlled. As your muscles get stronger, okay, you can tell if they're firing up because they should tense up, all right? So you can just place your hand there if you need to, just to get that feedback if you can't feel the muscles working itself. It can sometimes take a while to build up the muscles. Let's do 1 more, bringing it back. Extend the opposite leg, get into position, cores engage, and lift. If your core's not engaged, you won't get as good as a response, alright? And you'll end up using other muscles, like lower back muscles and things like that, which can cause problems. So core switched on, really squeeze the muscles of the bottom. Okay, let's do 2 more. Brilliant. Okay, so standing at the side of your chair, we're just going to do some knee lifts, okay? But we're just going to do knee lifts on one side. Okay, so if you're sitting in a chair to do this exercise, you can just do a slight leg extension, okay? Standing nice and tall, we're going to lift the right knee up, bring it up to hip height, and then place the toe back down. Nice and controlled, lift and lower. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the lower. You might get a few cracks and pops. Okay, as long as it's not painful, it should be okay. Excellent, nice and controlled. Don't worry if you can't get the knee up to hip height. Just lift it as high as comfortable for you. Okay, let's do 2 more. Excellent, and bringing it back down. Opposite side, so reset your posture. Lift that opposite foot till the toes in contact. Lift and lower. So as I'm lowering, I'm extending the leg to a straight leg, and as I'm lifting, I'm bending that knee. Nice and controlled. Easy does it. We're working the muscles of the thighs here. You're also still working the glutes because of the standing leg. Excellent. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. And just give it a nice little shake off. So we're going to do some little stretches now. So take your right foot back. Slightly lean into your chair, but don't be pushing the chair away from you. What you want to be doing is making sure both feet are parallel, but you're in a split stance. Back heel is pushing away into the floor, so you get that nice stretch down the lower leg. And just breathe. Slowly come up and switch sides. Excellent. Just again, make sure that that heel's being pushed away from you, deepen that stretch. And if you need to release and re-stretch as well, please do so. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take our right foot forward, sitting back onto the left leg, bending the knee. Use your chair or support, whatever you have, just for your balance. Toes stay down. You should feel a nice stretch down the back of the thigh. Bring the toes towards you off the floor. If it feels comfortable to do so, you can reach down towards your toe to deepen the stretch. If you're already getting a good enough stretch though, or it's feeling tight, don't push it, okay? Slowly come up, switch sides, sit back and down again, just pushing down, feeling through that nice straight leg, through the back of the leg. Bring the toes up if it feels comfortable to do so. And then reaching down towards the toes. Slowly come up. Okay, we're just going to stretch the front of the thigh here. So, depending on your flexibility, if you've got loose trousers on or anything, you can grab the trousers, pull the foot up towards your bottom, and just making sure that you're pushing the hips forward to deepen the stretch in the thigh. If you can, grab the foot. If not, if you've got a belt, scarf, wrap it around your ankle, and you can lift it up. Okay? So just do what works for you. Excellent. Switch sides. And relax down. Excellent. Okay. So lower body is done. We're going to move into our upper body. So if you need to, you can do all of these exercises seated. Just remember your posture throughout. We're going to just start off with some gentle shoulder rolls, so bringing those shoulders up to the ears, around down the back. Bringing it all the way around the front, and then all the way down the back. Excellent. Nice and controlled. Excellent, and rest. Okay, we're going to take it up into some arm floats, just bringing it up to shoulder height, palms facing inwards at this point. Okay, nice and slow, use your breath. Exhale up, inhale lower, core switched on, posture's good. If you have got any shoulder issues, please don't force the shoulder into a position that it doesn't feel comfortable with. Okay, but if you want to take it up a little bit further, see if you can go above your head. Nice and controlled. Just breathe through it. Just easing you back in this week. Okay, let's do 2 more. Last one. Excellent, and bringing it back down. Okay, we're just going to do some little bicep curls. If you've got some tins of soup or beans or whatever, you can always add those for a little bit of extra resistance if you want. But this is just a nice, gentle, functional session, so nothing heavy. Palms facing outwards, we're just going to squeeze and lower. I want you not just to drop the arms. Okay, squeeze, control, and then release in a controlled manner, okay? So resist the arms coming back down. If it's too much to do both arms at one time, you can just alternate as well. Nice and controlled. So just go with the level that feels comfortable for you. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Wonderful. Okay, bringing it down. We're going to work the back of the arms now, so you can come into a slightly split stance section if you are in a standing position. Okay, arm across the chair or the bench. The arm that we're moving is going to be the opposite one. So elbow into your waist. Okay, imagine there's a screw in there and it's not going to be able to move. The only bit you can do is pivot back and forward. Squeeze it back and forward. Excellent. So really just squeezing the back of the arms, so we're pushing it back. Again, we're not rushing it forward, we're just slowly letting it release, nice and controlled. Okay, let's do 2 more. Squeeze, release, squeeze and release. Excellent. Switching sides, so arm across, other arm behind, again, tuck it in. Alright, and we squeeze and release. So you're literally moving at the elbow. The upper arm is not moving, the muscles are, but the arm itself is actually staying in place, attached to your side. And it's just the lower arm that's moving backwards and forwards, and we're squeezing it as we're pushing it back behind us and releasing as we're bringing it forward. Excellent. A few more. Last 2. Wonderful. Slowly come up. Okay, we're going to do some stretching now. So again, if you want to, you can sit down, just keep that posture as you do. So bring your right arm across and we're just going to stretch. So making sure that when you're anchoring your arm, you're not pulling on the joints, okay? So just stretching the shoulder out. And just breathe with it. Okay, take the opposite arm across. And again, anchoring it across. Excellent, and relax. Okay, overlap your hands or interlink your fingers. We're just going to make a little semicircle at just about shoulder height. Drop the head. So we're opening up the upper back here. So we're stretching the upper back muscles. Just inhale and exhale. Nice and controlled with the breath. Into the small of the back and squeeze those elbows together. So we're opening up the chest. Excellent, okay. We're going to stretch out the front of the arm now, the biceps. So just take your arm out in front of you, placing your wrist down. Obviously, if you've got any wrist issues, please be careful with this one. Taking the opposite hand, and you're just going to stretch it away. And you should get a nice stretch down the front of the arm. Okay, switch. Excellent. Okay, we're going to now take our right arm over, give ourselves a nice little pat on the back, and then use the opposite arm just to encourage the elbow towards the ear and just stretch here. Okay, so back of the arms, we're hitting the triceps. Nice and controlled. Just breathe. Okay, switch sides, opposite arm up and over. And again. Now if you do struggle to get into this position, to stretch your triceps or anything like that, okay, another one you can use is to have it underneath. So obviously if your hands can't reach, you could have a scarf or a towel or something. So I've got a nice tea towel here ready, so I can stretch it up and over, and then I can pull down here with the back hand. All right, and then I can actually get a nice stretch in that tricep. So, little tip for you there. Tea towels, wonderful things. Okay. Excellent, okay. A few minutes left, so we're going to just go and do some of our relaxation. So, go ahead, grab yourselves a seat. Sitting down. And just get comfortable. So feet flat on the floor, but legs relaxed, okay? Hands just in your lap, just on your legs, just wherever feels comfortable. Sitting back into the chair, we're not slouching too much, and just close your eyes for me. And I just want you to focus on your breathing. Notice how natural it is, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Be aware of the rise and fall of your chest. With the cold air coming in through the nose and the warm air going out through the mouth. I'm going to take in 3 deep breaths from here. So take a breath in and out. Breath in and out. One more time, take a breath in and out. Excellent. And again, just go back to your natural breathing, rising through the chest, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then just bring your awareness back to the root, opening up your eyes. Okay, noticing your surroundings. Excellent. All right. We're just going to start wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. Rotating the arms, the wrists and the ankles. If you're anything like me, you're getting a few cracks and pops here and there. Change direction. Excellent. Okay. Now we're just going to flex and extend the feet. So point and flex, point and flex. Excellent. Wonderful. And then I just want you to squeeze the muscles of the calves and then let them go. Squeeze the muscles of the thighs, front, back, and then pull in the bottom, hold it all in nice and tight, and then let it go. Taking a nice deep breath for me. Exhale, pull that core tummy muscle back in 100%, hold it, and then let it go. Couple of shoulder rolls. Excellent. Float the arms up and float them back down. Excellent. Turn your head over to the left, back to centre and over to the right. Nod your chin down to your chest, stretching out the upper neck and bringing it back into position. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining me again today.